Exclusion Zone Botanist, Excursion #2. We're heading in. The risk value is currently at 1 for the first 3 hours. Here we go. All right, we step in. We're going to look for a plant. Our roll has to be equal to or less than the map area number. So we have to get a 1 in order to find a plant here. 6. All right. We go to the second part. We check for corruption, determine the risk value. The risk value is currently a 1, and you roll both dice. They both dice have to be less than the RV. So we are good right now. Correct. Less than. Right. Yeah. All right. Round 2, we're going to move here. We need a 1 to see if we discover any plants. 6, nothing. Let me move this up to turn 2. All right. Risk value is 1, nothing's going to happen to us now. All righty. Turn 3, we move here. We need a 1. Let's move that to 3 before I forget. 6, no plants. And our corruption is fine. Turn 4, we're heading into zone 3. We would need a 3 or less to find a plant. We get a 2. And let's roll to find out what type of plant we find. First, we roll the size of the plant, 1d6. So it is a 4, it's a medium. Okay. Then we roll 2d6 to find the shape of the leaf. We get a 7. And the 7 is an obovate. All right, determine leaf arrangement. 1, alternate. Any special features? 7, oddly shaped seed pods. Just lever with the seeds drifting away and a close-up of the oddly shaped seed. Let's roll for corruption. Our risk value is 2, so we need both of these rolls to be 1s in order to be corrupted. They're both 3, so we're okay. All right, turn 5. We'll still be in 3. Let's roll for any plant discovery. 1, we found a plant. All right, roll for size. 2, it is small. All right, let's look for corruption. We are in risk value 2, so both of these have to be 1s in order to be affected. Nothing. All right, 6th hour. We will head up here. We will roll for a plant. We need to get 3 or less. 3. Let's check to see what type of plant we have found. Here is the grasp earth talon, a small plant with elliptic shaped leaves opposite of each other and large exposed root structures. Corruption. No. Okay, on to round 7, sorry, 7th hour. We will move into this zone here. All right, we need less than or equal to your, so we get it, right? That's pretty much what it is, we get it. Okay. Now let's roll for unusual features. 2d6. And you add them together, so that's 3. I don't believe I've had 3 yet. Twists and strains to follow you. Here is the agitated moppet. We're going to roll for corruption. It needs to be 2 dice with the results of 2 or 1, both of them. So far, so good. We are now on 8th turn, and we will stay within this zone. We're doing pretty good. We have not been corrupted yet. So we are going to find yet another plant. Is the unusual features. Roll 2d6. 6 and 1 is 7. Have we had 7 yet? Oddly shaped seed pods. Yes, we've had that. This is the poured hair lobster trumpet. And we will roll for corruption. We're on a risk value of 3. So if both of these dice show 2 and or 1, we have been corrupted for the first time. Let's see. Nothing. Again. Odd. Seed. Shape. Here is Darla's earrings. Sketching stylus for scale. Let's roll for corruption. We need to show 2s and or 1s. Nothing, we are fine. 10th hour. We're going to start retreating out of the zone. Unusual features. 9. I don't believe we've had 9 yet. Oh yes, we've had pungent odor. There is the dingo breath gin. Let's roll for corruption. We're currently at 4 now, so both dice have to show 1, 2s, or 3s. No, we are okay. We're going to move into a 3 zone, so we need to roll less than or equal to a 3, and we get it. All right, another plant. There is halberd reception. All right, we got to roll for the possibility of corruption. We're at a risk value of 4, so if both of these dice show 3 or less, we will be corrupted. No. Okay, 16 hour, what is that, 4 o'clock? We will go there. Let's roll to see if we discover a plant. We do not. So then let's roll for corruption. We're looking for 1, 2, or 3 on both dice. Ooh, there it is, corruption. Let us move again. Try to get out of here. Roll for a plant. Yes, we do discover a plant. And finally, unusual features. 2 and 3 is 5. Large exposed root structures. Here is wanton flame cusp. Let's roll for corruption. So we're now in 5. Risk value 5. So both of these dice show 1 through 4. We have been corrupted. No, this 5 saves us from being corrupted. All right, we'll move into this zone here. So there's no chance to find a plant in these, correct? Oh, it's equal to or less. So if we get a 1, nah. All right, corruption. We're up to 17 now. Is that correct? No, 18. Sorry, 18. So we are corrupted this time. And we go to the second one. So let's move over. to our next, so it's 18 o'clock. And we are corrupted with small lumps. We'll go here. Let's see if we find a plant. We do not, and let's see if we get corrupted. What are we at? We're at 5, so no corruption. Go here, roll for a plant. We do not get it. Corruption. Yes. No, we don't. That's a 6. That's a 5. Right, that's a 5. So no, yes, we are corrupted. So 20. And now we get tiny sprouts erupt from the lumps. And 21, we are out of there. So that's, all right. And we documented how many plants, let's see. We found the luscious lever. Let's put little quotation marks so I know which is the name here. I like to do that. All right, luscious lever. Translucent nostril terror was our second find. Then we found the poured hair lobster trumpet. I was gonna call it the lobster Johnson and make it look phallic with lobster claws, but I thought that was too much over the top. Then we had Darla's earrings. It's a small plant. Obovate with alternate leaf patterns and odd shaped leaves. They look like these little crescents with a seed in the middle. Then we had the Dingo Breath Gin, which is a stinky, pungent, odored, large obovate plant. Next, we found the Halberd Reception, which is covered in flowers and has rhomboidal-shaped leaves, which are kite-shaped, I suppose, and opposites, although I didn't really do too good of a job. Maybe in here I showed that, but there it is. The more I worked on it, the less happy I was with it. And then finally, we found the Wanton Flame Cusp, which is a medium-sized oblanceolate, opposite large root structures. Was there not? I thought there was one more I had to draw. Was that it? I think that was it. Yeah. So there's my first win, second game of Exclusion Zone Botanist.